So going around this circle, the red tokens are the evil team. So Kev and Yuha are the evil team. And let's start with Kev. Kev is the imp. Each night after the first night, we're going to ask Kev to choose a player, and that player will die. If you kill yourself this way, a minion becomes the imp. We need to give some bluffs. Soldier is a classic. Chef, I love the chef. And information role, utility role. Let's say the mayor. That'll be good. I've seen this movie before. Okay, so that's what. So Kev is just going to be killing people every night. Yuha is the Baron. Baron is on the evil team. His ability has already activated. His ability is there are extra outsiders in play, +2 outsiders. So that means that normally in a game of this size, there would be 2 outsiders, but instead we have all 4 outsiders in play. This is actually the first time I'm going to be running a butler, which is pretty fun. I've seen this movie before. Me too. It's a good one. An outsider, just some terminology. There are townsfolk, there are outsider, there are minions, and there is the demon or the big bad. Townsfolk are good players with helpful abilities. Outsiders are good players with handicaps. Minions are evil players with helpful abilities, and the big bad is the big bad. The good team wants to kill the big bad to win. This so looks like a game me and my friends play at school, not gonna lie. Yes, it's really, really good. It fits within the mafia and werewolf genre. Yes, just a fantastic genre. There's a couple tweaks here. Okay, so the Baron means there's extra outsiders, which is bad for the good team. All right. The Eugene is one of the outsiders. He is the recluse. You might register as evil and as a minion or big bad, even if dead. So when people get pings on Eugene, I can pretend when I'm giving people information about Eugene, I can pretend that he is actually an evil player if I want. The investigator. The investigator is another outsider. Normally, the investigator would start knowing that one of 2 players is a particular minion, but I have made him drunk because of the outsider count. So that means that I'm giving him fake information. I'm going to be telling him that either Majora or Link is the Scarlet Woman. Fun stuff. Next, we have the Raven Keeper. This is a townsfolk. If you die at night, you are woken to choose a player. You learn their character. So if Majora can get himself killed at night, then we'll wake him up and ask him to choose a player, and we'll tell him that player's character, which is very powerful. The Empath, Kevin. Each night you learn how many of your 2 alive neighbors are evil. Oh, it's spelled with a U. That's very fun. So we're going to tell him that when his alive neighbors are good or evil, that'll be fun. Yenza is the saint. That's an outsider. If you die by execution, your team loses. That's very unfortunate. So Yenza just does not want to get executed. Link is the fortune teller. Each night, Link is going to choose 2 players. You learn if either is a big bad. There is a good player that registers as the big bad to you. So every night he's going to tell us 2 players, and we're going to give him a yes or a no. If he chooses Tom or if he chooses Kev, then we'll always say yes to him. With Eugene, maybe. We'll see. The Butler. Each night choose a player, not yourself. Tomorrow, you may only vote if they are voting too. That's fun. So that's the whole team. And we're going to start going through the town. So we start with minion info and demon info. So let's go ahead and do that. Wake. This is the demon. Great. And then we can wake Kev, tell him these are your minions. We can also tell him these characters are not in play, namely the chef, the worst soldier and the mayor. Excellent. And that's all he needs to know. Yu has told us, yes, he's received. Great. Great. Up next, oh geez. Up next, we're going to tell Kevin some information. That'll be great. Wake. This player is Scarlet Woman. And also, this player is the Scarlet Woman. Good. So efficient, right? So you're doing all this without pulling each individual into a chat. Yes, it's so handy. It's so handy. Yes. Okay, up next is 2, the empath. And we're going to give him a 0. Boom, sent just like that. And we can already ask him to use your ability. Beautiful. We can also ask Tom to use your ability. Great, he got a 0. I said yes. Great. He chose Yenza. Yes, thank you. Where's Yenza? Hi, Kevin. Oh. Hi, Kevin.
Hello.
Yes. What's up?
You sent me a chat request, didn't you?
Oh.
Did you? I don't know. I'm just messing with stuff.
Oh, okay. Perfect. Great.
I got a wake up request from you or something.
Yes. So that should give you information. I gave you a 0.
Okay, cool.
And that's just your...
Well, that's
your...
super.
Good. All right.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Just commissioned a moat around my castle.
Oh.
All right. Ambrose gave me GPS and Tom. Since Tom is the red herring, we give him a yes. Good. All right. Now I'm going to write all this stuff down. Big Bad learned soldier, chef, mayor. How is it playing? And then GPS drunk learned Majora or Link is Scarlet Woman. Do I get to know which one or no? All right, and then up next we have Kevin Empath learned 0, and then Link Fortune Teller chose Tom and GPS learned yes, and Tom Butler chose Yenza. Good. Let's see if this works. Clocktower recap. Oh, look at that. Beautiful stuff. That's beautiful stuff. All right, great. Great. Let's go ahead and...
But I'm pretty sure, I feel pretty
yet.
certain that I could figure out the mechanics pretty fast.
Yeah, I mean, I've shot one once. I think you'd be fine.
Yeah,
stepdad
crossbows are
is-
designed to be nice and easy, especially the modern ones. I do recurve, so we've still got technically a law that's existed since like the 1500s in the UK that it's legal to go and shoot bows on a Sunday afternoon. So the theory is
Peter, you
go
took
to
too
church
long.
and then
Speaking of
These
shooting
nerds!
people, guess who
These
got
nerds!
shot in the night? It was me!
Hello.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm dead. There's obviously a troublemaker in town somewhere. I highly encourage you all to go figure them out. We will give you...
Now my camera's fixed.
we'll give you 10 minutes to talk on day one, and meet back in town at 1 till. We'll give you an extra minute at the hour. We'll come back at the hour.
Wow.
At this moment, it is the first time since the Queen died that Peter also died.
Peter, can we chat?
Yeah, of course.
I don't know how that works.
I will request a chat.
Who wants to go to church?
Hi, what's up?
Hey, what is the point of me?
You are an outsider.
Okay, I've never been one before. It's a whole new world.
Okay, so townsfolk are good players that have helpful abilities. Outsiders are good players that have a handicap. So as the recluse, you are on the good team, but like if the empath is sitting next to you, I might tell them that you're evil. Or if a fortune teller chooses you, I might tell them that you're the big bad. Or if there's an investigator, I could give a ping off of you and say that you're one of the minions, right?
So I need to figure out if the empath is sitting next to me.
Great.
Good talk.
At any point, if you need to request a chat, you can press spacebar, and you can always request a chat with me. During the day, press spacebar, and you can request a chat with anybody.
Perfect.
Okay, sweet.
Thanks, bud.
Bye. Excellent. Who doesn't want to go to church, right? Let's go to church.
Tell us what you. Wait. Eugene does this thing. He tells us what he is immediately.
Oh, yeah.
Eugene, what are you?
You know you want to.
I'm not even a fun player to play with. I just tell people what I am.
You know you
No,
want
that's
to.
okay. You're gonna help us.
I thought you were going
I'm
to tell us
an
that night.
outsider.
You're an outsider.
Yes.
Huh.
Okay.
Are you the
well,
drunk?
What flavor am
No,
I?
I'm drinking LaCroix.
No, he
Wait.
wouldn't know if he was the drunk.
How
if he was
many-
the drunk.
Peter, what can we click on to see
Yeah, I
what's
can't
what? I
see
forget.
everything.
You
I
can
can't
hover
remember.
over the middle.
Yeah, I'm
Hover-
hovering in it.
Oh.
It's not telling me.
Yeah, I
that
don't
it's-
maybe
see.
the top right with the fun. No, I don't
Wait,
think that.
So
Wait,
I
Here
think
it
that
is.
while you're in
No?
one of these rooms, you won't be able to hover over the middle.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
okay.
I can
us
tell
how
you
many
that,
outsiders
in
supposed to have?
with 9 players, I believe is how many. The default is to have 1 minion and 2 outsiders.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. So then we
Which
have.
I am one of them.
Outsiders. I'm also an outsider.
Oh, nice. Hey.
This
okay,
town
so-
ain't
and
big
then
enough
so-
for the two of
A little
us.
less.
Well, 4 of
No,
us.
You're good.
Uh,
Evan, what are you?
Let's go check him.
Mhm.
I'm a townsfolk.
Ah.
Yeah, and I am also a townsfolk. I don't want to say what flavor of townsfolk I am just yet, but
Or at least I think I'm a townsfolk. I could be
Oh.
drunk.
well, that's ominous.
okay. Well, I mean, yeah, that's
Drunk
anyone
blood.
could be drunk. But
Well,
if
we
you're
would
drunk,
only
then that
have-
means
He's not
we would
playing
have.
anything yet.
a Baron. That's the only
There-
way you.
but-
Matt Happy XE, and then Peter changed
Yeah.
it to DPS executable.
Oh,
So
fair
we-
enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I did start off on these with like my old Xbox gamer tag, and then I was the only Kev, so I just became Kev. And then,
Oh, yeah. that
This
works
is the
out.
first game, and now there's 3 of us. So yeah, all good, all good.
What
Uh,
was your, out of curiosity, what was your gamer tag?
Kapooks.
All right, respectable.
Khapooks.
All right.
Literally, I used to work for the British government, and we had user IDs that
He
were
also goes by
our
Matt
initials,
.exe.
followed by a
GPS?
number depending on where you were in the sequence and your division. So I worked in computer
His,
science, and my
Mm.
initials were KP, and I was the first one, so I was 00.
he's studying
It was
theology,
KP
I
00
believe,
CS.
right now at a master's level.
And then
Oh.
yeah, a few of my mates, we all got into gaming, and one of my friends, Joe, she
I
used to
wanna
call me
hear your
Kapooks.
bluff,
So
Dad.
it's got more.
And therefore I am willing to die because I
Okay.
don't do anything else now.
Interesting. Peter's trolling us.
Always.
So yeah. All right, that's good to know. Good to know.
Yeah, I will tell my information earlier, but obviously there's an Undertaker on the script, so I don't want to give out my role completely, so they can come to me and say, "Hey, I saw you as whatever," and that will
Therefore,
confirm
willing
to me
to
that
die.
they are the Undertaker. But just again, bear in mind there is a spy on the script, so if there is a spy, then they will know everything.
Yep, and I'll have more information tomorrow, so we can reconvene again tomorrow.
Okay, cool. Sounds good.
Sounds good. See you later.
Thank you.
See?
Oh, sure. Yeah. So I got the Scarlet Woman.
Oh, okay.
So unless I was poisoned or well, I shouldn't be drunk because we don't have any outsiders in this game. Unless
Yep.
I have a Baron,
They've already swapped roles. That
then
Oh,
I
I
shouldn't
see.
be drunk. So definitely have a Scarlet Woman and then one other minion,
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
assuming that my information is correct.
I have a stupid demon bluff.
Stupid
Which is
demon
why I had to. Which is why I had to hard. So the other person I've spoken to has said they're an outsider.
Okay,
They
so
did
you
say
have- so
top
the other
four
one's
an
a bear.
outsider. But yeah, I'm the mayor.
All right.
I've had 2 conversations and I've hard claims, so I'm basically going to have to lie to everybody else.
Do you want
Yeah.
to tell me? Do you mind telling me
Great.
who you hard claimed with?
Tom.
Saying if we can find 2 more, or at least 1 more, then we might have a drunk if we have a Baron. But it doesn't look like that. I just want to double check. Majora, are you willing to share anything about yourself? Sharing time.
I am. Give me 1 minute. So,
Yeah.
I've spoken to 2 people who aren't in this room,
Okay.
and neither of them gave me outsider as a possibility.
Okay, good to know.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. 2, 3, 4,
I
5,
don't think
6.
anybody's drunk.
Okay.
So there's 2 people I haven't talked to yet, but besides those 2, we only have 2 outsiders then.
Wait, who are the
Okay.
2 you haven't?
The drunk is
So that
I
would
have not
mean
spoken
either
the
to
drunk is
with-
gonna figure it out pretty quick.
Link or Kev.
Yes. Tom is
that
good.
would mean that we
Cat is
we
evil.
probably have a spy, a poisoner, or a Scarlet Woman, but not a Baron. But then did you want to share anything about yourself, Majora, by chance, or
This is
about
gonna be a
yourself, or
hard team-
anything
a
you've
hard
heard?
game
But
for
yeah.
evil, I think. But I always
I
think
could
that.
give you three possibilities for me.
Okay. Do you want to do 3 for 3 in the open here? Are you okay with that, or do you want to?
I think I'd be better doing it individually. I'd be happy to give 3 to 3 to any of you.
Will you give 3 to 3 for me?
Sure thing.
Choose Yenza. Sorry, everyone. I said it first.
No, it's okay.
Um,
I still don't really get the whole entire 3 for 3 concept, so you guys have fun.
Okay. Cool. How do we
Gotcha.
get to somewhere else?
Welcome to church.
Let me invite you.
Okay.
Take me to church.
Oh my god.
He said
That
invite,
song
but I
is
have no
awful.
idea. I found it. Hello.
I want to see
Hello.
what their 3
Hello.
for 3 is.
Hi.
Majora has an interesting role.
Hi.
Okay. So let me write down what I'm going to give you so I don't forget.
Let's see if he paints
Um,
himself as a juicy target.
Okay. Ooh.
Yeah. Tom and Kev have the British accents.
There's not a lot of
Tom is
option
good.
here, is there?
Kev is
All
evil.
right. So, because I'm the outside. I'm an outsider, aren't I? So I'm either the butler, the recluse, or the saint.
Yes, is the saint. Oh gosh. Yeah, it's gonna be tough for her.
Gotcha.
And you
I
are
am either the chef,
okay.
the slayer,
Okay.
or the monk.
Or the monk.
Oh, he's bluffing. Yeah, he
Cool.
wants
Business. If you were the chef,
Slayer
what reading would you have gotten?
and monk both.
Did
are
you-
If I were
juicy
the chef,
targets.
my reading would be 1.
Ooh. Ooh, yeah, he's bluffing because the
I
Raven
don't know
Keeper
how to
wants
go with
to
that
get
if you're
killed by
just
the
like
evil
making
team.
it believable or not. But okay, maybe
So that's
you
what
won. That
he's
was a
playing right
weird
now.
question to ask. People have asked me that before.
Oh,
I am an outsider.
Okay.
What are you?
so Majora's trying to get that
Before
lie
anything, you
out
wanna tell me
to
which
town.
outsider you are?
Why would I give it to you that easy?
Yeah, see,
I don't know. What do you have to lose?
No, I'm a recluse.
Oh, okay. All right. Interesting.
What are you?
I am. Is it fair that I feel like this is a little racist to say, or maybe not racist, but outsiderish to say. I don't know if I trust you if you're an outsider, because if you're an outsider, if you're an outsider, then that means that we have a Baron in play potentially.
Why?
you're both outsiders, bud.
Because the standard number of outsiders in this game is supposed to be 0.
I thought it was 2.
Mm-mm.
Yenza said she's an outsider.
It's minions. Minions is 2. Outsiders is supposed to be 0.
He's incorrect.
So
Interesting.
theoretically, someone on the evil team,
He's
So we
incorrect.
might have a Baron, yeah.
But we'll let the
someone
town
on the
correct.
evil team could be hiding behind that as well.
Yeah, Yenza was saying she's an outsider.
Oh,
Well, I can say at least I'm a townsfolk. I don't know.
okay. Do you want to do a 2 or a 3?
I don't think
What do
he's
you
bluffing because that's
Well, if I
that's
I know that
common
I know that
knowledge.
we've done this kind of. I remember you mentioned 3 things before.
Yeah, so a 2 for 2 is where I claim 2 roles, one of which I am, and you claim 2 roles, one of which you are. Although, to be fair, quite a lot of times you just bluff in those roles anyway. But I will tell you the honest truth here. I will tell you that I am a top 4 character, and I am willing to die today by execution.
As Butler, he's willing to die, and he's hunting
So
for
by
the
top 4,
Undertaker.
by
Tom
yeah,
is great.
top 4, I mean top 4 characters on the script. So that's Washerwoman, Librarian,
Let's check
Investigator.
out
We each give 3 that we could be.
Link,
Yes.
let's do a talk. Let's chat. You and
We've
I.
got less than a minute.
Okay, good to know.
No, we have no time left.
Oh,
Yeah, so
shoot,
you
we
can
can't.
chat with me. You
I
can
can-
chat with me and the whole town.
Oh, well, that's fun. I like those people. I guess. What is this? What is
I was not prepared for that gong view.
Isn't that fun?
I don't know if I would say
Just
that.
like,
I
Yeah.
heard and I heard that, and I was like, "What was that?"
Interesting.
I don't have the power to
Oh, my head.
move you back to town hall, so I have to get your attention.
If you switch it to night mode and then switch it back, it does move everybody back.
Ooh.
No, I like the gong. I like the gong.
Oh,
Yeah, I prefer like the passive aggressive. Hey, you guys are ignoring me. There you go. Hi.
And I love that it was like, Blood on Clocktower wants to send notifications. Now I get a desktop notification.
That's right.
Like, oh.
That's right. Clocktower is taking over more of your life. You're welcome. Nominations are open. Have at it.
Okay.
So something interesting that I've heard going around the town square is that we have 3 outsider claims.
Whoa.
Damn
I've heard
it.
specifically against that. Really?
Yep.
Who's the third?
Or who are the 3?
I'm not going to say anything, but
We're missing one.
I've heard 2, but there's 2 people I haven't spoken to
not
yet.
missing one. We have 1 extra even over the bear.
No, Kevin.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Hmm. So wouldn't
What?
that mean then either someone's lying or we have a drunk? That means we have a baron and we have a
No.
drunk.
Fucking love.
That could mean that. So here are the 2 worlds, right? That I can see anyway, as far as this information is concerned. So either we have 2 outsiders and 1 evil person is claiming to be an outsider, right? Or
Mhm.
and they're 2 normal outsiders like the recluse and the saint, or the or the butler, right?
Okay.
Or we have 2 people who are claiming to be outsiders who are evil. 1 regular outsider and then 1 person who's drunk.
Okay. Either
doesn't
way,
go-
though, it means that one of us could be drunk, and I think I see what you're saying. I don't. That seems a bit off. That we've got to. Usually, because outsiders, there's so few of them, and the chance of that, it's usually safer for a bad guy to claim a townsfolk. Claiming an
Unless they know-
outsider is kind of iffy. I think that is definitely a possibility, but I think the chances of that are low. So I do think that we probably want to keep more in mind that we might have a Baron. That seems to make the most sense.
1 in 4 chance that it's Baron. It's not
Yeah.
a low chance.
Especially so if our outsider claims have crossed, because like I said, only so many outsiders. If we've got someone claiming the same outsider role, then 100% that's what happened. But if our evil people have also happened to not mixed wires and claimed a role already taken, oh no, I guess they could have bluffs if they met up with their big bad. Yeah, I think that we probably have a Baron then. That means also one of us is drunk, probably.
It could also mean that there isn't a Baron, and they're trying to make us think that there is a Baron, and that one is drunk.
That wouldn't be the
Okay.
Our info.
Interesting.
Hi, Kyron. It's
So
good to
if
see
there's
you.
not a Baron,
That's true.
yeah.
So hold on. I need to.
If
If
there's
there's
Why
not a
would there-
Baron,
I have a
it means
rate
that
cap
one
for you.
person is claiming to be
This is what's happened so
an
far.
outsider when they are not. And it
Okay.
also means that they're trying to make us not trust our info.
Well, in order
Because it means
for
there
it,
will be a drunken play.
Okay.
in order for it to work out where both the evil people were claiming to be outsider without in order to make us think that there's a Baron, wouldn't that mean that either one, they were in a chat together to plan that before they started sharing the roles, or they're next to each other so they could whisper each other that?
Unless the
Second
Baron-
call for nominations.
They don't need to know that. They don't need to know that.
Also, okay, so
Well, I'm just saying it would take some organization.
if this
No,
helps,
if-
can
if-
we
if
go
we-
around? I'm an outsider. I am one of the outsiders. I'm an outsider.
Yeah,
If the
I'm one
minions
of
are
the outsiders
spies,
as
they already
well.
know. If the minions are spies, they already know.
Okay, but I'm saying, like, do we want to, like, because we've heard when I was looking for other outsiders to see if we had a Baron or a drunk, and I was talking to, I think I talked to the Kevin next to me, and Majora and Eugene and Yuha, and between us we were like, oh yeah, I haven't really heard of any other outsiders. Then again, we were in a short room together, but between us we didn't hear of any, so we're like, cool, just the two of us. And then Kevin came in and said there's a third. So would it be too compromising for our third outsider to come out and say that they're another outsider?
Depends on what the
Who's-
other outsider is.
I mean,
They
all
are
of the outsiders are handicaps.
Yeah, but if it's a saint, you definitely don't want to be coming out.
Well, you could come out as an outsider, but you don't come out as which outsider, right?
Wait, why wouldn't the Saint want to?
Because the saint is suspicious.
Because
That's
if
why.
they, yeah,
Yeah.
it's
if
a
you
great
come out
demon
as
bluff, and if we execute them, evil wins.
Mm-hmm.
Final call for nominations.
Oh gracious!
Has
You,
anyone
I
heard
see
whisper
your
of an
brain.
Undertaker?
Okay. Wait.
Kev
I need.
nominates
I need to.
Tom.
I need to write
Kev
here because I see
nominates
you.
Tom. Go ahead and tell us
Oh.
why.
Wait, what?
I had a chat with Tom today. I think this is potentially a good kill. I don't want to out his role in case there is an Undertaker.
Yep, this is good. I am a top 4. I have done my thing. So if there is an Undertaker, they should be able to find my role.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. I second this.
Okay,
That was
Tom
what that
says
goes.
In
yes.
our chat, I remember you saying that you were wanting to go the first night. So
I will count
Wait,
down the
Pro-
votes. We have,
we probably don't need the 9 on it, but hey.
No, that's fine.
we have 9
Why
players
not?
alive. 5 would be enough to put.
Everybody's like, yeah, let's do it.
Oh, 5 will be enough.
Wait,
we only have 4
right
now.
now we have
I mean,
4.
I
It's
know there's
fine,
no
no,
like flower
no,
girls.
no,
Someone
that's
else
fine.
needs a hand up. Okay.
Oh, it's fine then. It's fine.
Yeah, we're good. There's no town girl, town crier or flower girl or anything to.
6
to
is
that
enough
whole
to
stuff.
put Tom on the block. Any other nominations today?
Kevin nominates Yenza
Kevin nominates Yenza. Go ahead and tell us
for
why.
GPS for clarity.
Yeah, GPF.
So I'm just doing the nomination. Some information out there. I don't think that we should necessarily override the nomination on Tom, but so Yenza, I did see Yenza speaking with someone who I do have suspicions of today in a private chat. So given that she's one of the 3 outsider claims, we should just keep an eye on her.
Who came out as an outsider? Is it Eugene?
Sorry,
and Yenza?
Link, before we get to you,
Okay.
Yenza, go ahead and make your defense.
I'm sorry, I'm not meaning to laugh, but you look so over this conversation.
I am. I don't even want to. Thank you for nominating me to see what happens, but we've agreed to do Tom, so I don't even know what information you're trying to get out of a nomination. So whatever, do what you're doing.
Oh, that's just for the rest of the town. That wasn't for you.
Wait, what?
Restarting stream. Guys, you gotta love redacted North America.
Did you spill more water on your laptop, Peter?
No, I did.
It was thirsty.
I did lower
was
the bit
full.
rate, so now we're streaming at 2,000 kilobytes per second instead of 3,000. That should help.
Oh,
I mean,
fancy.
it's really expensive to keep giving bits out, so that makes sense.
All right, so we're going to just pick up where we left off. I imagine you guys have all had plenty of time to discuss.
We did.
Yes.
We have
Yeah.
Also,
6
Tom
votes
was
on
on the
Tom.
block.
Say what?
Tom was on the block.
Mhm.
Yes, yeah. I'll just remember that.
Okay.
6 votes to tie, 7 to put Yenza on the block.
Hi, everyone. Hello. How's it
Yeah.
going? Thank you. I appreciate you. It's Majora, Kevin, everyone. I appreciate
Well, thank
you.
you, Yenza.
Oh,
I
you're
appreciate
welcome.
that.
The other
I should
Kevin.
appreciate
That's
Excellent.
me.
Any other nominations today? Tom is on the block, even though it doesn't look like it.
Well, I know Eugene wanted some information.
No. I'm good.
Tom is executed and
Hi,
dies, and everyone goes to
Tom,
sleep.
I love you.
Oh no,
Good night, Tom.
he's gone
Sweet
gray.
dreams, Tom.
Rippin'.
All right. Wow. Cool. Hi, chat. I should be back. Hi. You all back? Yeah. And to answer a little bit further, GPS will be drunk the whole game. However, he has a starting role, so it doesn't really matter. Also, it's a pretty easy breadcrumb trail. It's pretty obvious there's a Baron in play, so that means that the Scarlet Woman ping that he got is clearly wrong. We should have given him a Baron ping, honestly. But oh well. So that'll be good for the good team. We'll go ahead and ask Kev to use your ability. I was lurking in Yenza and started typing there. 2 is going to be Ravenkeeper. 3 is Empath, but we don't know yet if we give the information yet. So we'll see. I wonder what Kev has learned. He's talking, so we'll give him a second. Kevin. Oh, okay. Yes. Okay. All right. So that means we don't give him his information. We do ask the fortune teller. Use your ability. Yes. Good. The butler doesn't need to be woken. GPS and Yenza. And you will get no. Hey. Oh.
Okay, I just want to ask real quick, am I using that function correctly?
Yes, yeah. You give me 2 names, and I give you a yes or a no.
Okay, sounds good. I just wanted to make sure on that because I didn't know if that's alerting other people with how I'm doing that. So,
No.
Okay, so thank you.
Super. Bye.
Weird potion. Like something a doctor
That's
would
the Coke and
prescribe.
rum.
Oh, really?
I'm gonna
Yeah, rather than
Have
rum
you-
and Coke, he said Coke
Have
and
you
rum.
ever mixed gin and Coke?
Oh, I'm not a fan of gin. My brother-in-law likes gin.
Well, I had a bottle of it because it was. Oh, I really wanted the cup that came with it in the box. So
That is
but-
100% valid reason to buy anything.
And then I mixed it
Yes.
with Coca-Cola. It was really
Yes,
good.
we can hear
But I
everyone.
had
They
my
can't hear
chat,
us. They can hear
giving
each
me
other.
comments about it, saying that it was wrong.
See, I don't mind gin. I just don't like the coloured flowery gin. A proper gin is really nice, but all the flavoured stuff, the pink gins and all that sort of stuff, I'm not a fan of them.
They have pink gin.
Yeah, over here. They've had like flavoured gin. In Britain, gin is like a massive industry. We have all sorts of different flavoured coloured gins and
Oh
stuff.
yeah. Mother's Ruin.
I'm back. Don't worry.
Welcome back.
Hooray!
Good morning.
Hello.
Just in time.
Just in time. We have lost.
Kevin's not back.
We have lost a Kevin.
Peter's muted.
Peter
We're
did.
supposed to hear him.
Peter, you're
Hi,
muted.
hello, hi,
Hello.
guys. Oh man, I was really proud of that announcement, and now it's lost forever. It was a normal announcement. I was just announcing that Kevin died. I'm sorry, Kevin.
Which one?
The one that goes by Kevin.
Oh,
Oh no!
Kevin.
We barely knew him. The tears aren't coming.
We'll give you 9 minutes to discuss today, which means we'll have town hall at 25.
Kevin, are you
25.
willing to share anything
Ooh.
now that you're dead? Before we disperse? Like, is
Look at him stare.
about,
Oh,
like,
we
who
can't
you
hear
were?
you. I think you're muted, Kevin.
I think you're muted,
no,
Kevin.
he's not muted. I can hear him.
What?
Oh. Well,
Kevin,
how?
speak again. Yeah.
I think
Oh,
Kevin.
I
You
think
didn't
I
hear?
hear him.
I think I just missed something. Wait, maybe I didn't.
Oh,
I don't know.
Peter died again.
Did I get a pop-up?
Died?
Anyways, Kevin, well, they can't hear you, but I can. Do you want to share your role, like who you were or anything?
Oh, if you're dead, can your neighbors only hear you
Yeah.
or something?
No.
Oh,
we
no.
can all hear you.
Kevin, could you refresh your browser?
I can hear Kevin.
I can't hear
Oh,
you.
I see it now.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay, I refreshed.
I can now hear
Ah,
Kevin.
there
I can
you
now
are.
hear Kevin.
The dead speaks.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, why not? So I was the empath.
Rip.
Okay. That's so good.
Set a fire to it. It's like, you're just burning the alcohol off. What are you
Yeah.
doing?
Yeah, when me and one of my mates, it was actually when I worked in the bar, I had a night off and we had a bottle of absinthe.
Cool.
They're just
Look,
chatting.
guys, he got a 0.
Good stuff. That is excellent. You
Yay.
do you want to chat?
Chat where?
And right.
Actually, GPS, I
Oh.
want to talk to you as well.
Wait.
Hello.
Oh, wait. Do I go someplace else?
Those two are hard.
No, you can stay here.
Okay, I'm confused.
Hello.
I'm sorry. I'm getting very used to this. There's pops-ups in the left side. There's things floating in the middle side.
Oh yeah.
Tiny people.
Do you want to
Okay.
share roles?
Share roles.
I don't think he's had a chance to talk with his big bad.
Do I trust you?
You want a hard claim,
What?
or just say what your role is?
How
and
about-
I'll say what mine is?
How about you say what your role is?
Sure.
I'll say what my role is.
So I am the investigator.
Okay. Wait, what is that one?
I know it one minion and which person it is potentially. One of two.
Oh. Interesting. Oh, you start knowing one of two players a particular minion. Interesting.
Mhm.
But I'm a virgin, which it's turning out that seems like it's going to have very little impact since most of
You want me to
everybody.
nominate you?
What?
You want me to nominate
mean-
you to clear my information?
I mean, if you want to die potentially, unless I'm drunk.
Well, that's the thing is I actually do want to die.
Well,
That actually, because I was actually thinking of nominating myself today.
okay. Well, I
so-
guess we could clarify if who's the drunk,
Well,
and,
'cause-
or either
I
you
can
die
make that-
and then I guess we're fine with your death, or I'm drunk and you're
or you're poisoned.
Kevin. Sorry, Kevin. Kev.
That's all right.
Oh, flip. Sorry. How do I mute myself? This one.
Hi,
Well-
Kevin. You want to talk?
Me or the other one?
I already talked to Kev. I want to talk to Kev.
Yeah, I've spoken
okay.
to Link.
I was telling
I like these chats
Yenza
between
that's
Eugene and
weird.
Tom.
I just felt it was weird when he just outright said that information without any prompt, really, or anything.
Yeah, I have not spoke to GPS. I kind of want to talk to him to see what he's his info is.
Yeah,
but I've not
exactly.
spoken to him yet.
That
So
Yeah,
I'm
will
I
gonna
was
go-
actually
asking around, but
confirm
Yenza and them were
that
saying they
he's
didn't
the
feel like it
drunk.
was weird, but it
Yeah.
seemed weird.
Um,
Something
what-
about it. I don't know.
do you want to give me anything about your role while we're here?
Oh yeah, no, I'm the recluse.
You're the recluse. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
because Yenza and I both said we were both outside.
This is really great for the
Yeah,
outsiders
I'm
because it
assuming
makes
Jens
them
is
all-
the saint because of her reaction. So I'm
Makes
just assuming Jens is the saint.
outsiders real trustworthy. This game.
Cool. Right, I'm gonna go
That
see if I
would-
can talk
that
to.
would-
I got my sister a birthday present and I forgot to bring it. And now,
Who
hello,
else do we
welcome
want to talk
back.
to?
Hello.
I was just talking to chat while I was by myself, but you're here now, so now I'm not lonely.
Oh, you streaming as well?
I am.
The big bad.
Okay.
If Kevin was the big bad and killed himself for some reason
Okay.
to pass
Oh wait,
over.
we can get a Google clarification. Is there 2 minions or 1 minion?
In for a 9-player game, there should be 1 minion.
Okay, that's what I
Oh.
thought.
Okay.
1 minion and 2 outsiders. I think you might have, Kevin. I heard you talking earlier. I think you might have looked at the numbers when we had that extra seat,
Oh, that would make sense.
so that might change your
Okay.
arithmetic.
Yeah, that changes a lot actually.
I was
fair
gonna
though.
let the
Yeah.
town correct you, but then they never did. But yeah.
I
that's
didn't.
fair.
I
really-
didn't hear him. I don't think.
I
when
really
he
wish
said
that they
earlier.
just like had that in the bottom right, so you could always reference
Yeah,
it.
I
'cause
wish it
can't
was more
see
visible.
right now.
Or if
Yeah.
they utilize the right-hand side for anything. Everything's so left-handed.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
the right has tabs, pull out tabs.
Well, yeah, I could do that,
I'm
but
gonna
you could
go.
always just have the
Bye,
tabs come out. I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough.
Different.
Goodbye.
Different.
Well, they're gone now. Kev and Yuha.
Yeah.
Either
Ah.
of you and Majora, the three of you. Have you heard anything about this third outsider? Like, you guys know about Eugene and I being an outsider.
Well, I was just told. So I am confused quite a bit. I will
Okay.
say that I know that GPS is going to
Oh, this
nominate me
Tom is-
today because we went over roles. I'm not going to say what his role is just for that, but I did tell him that I am the virgin. So he wants to test it out because he said he wants to die.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to see if either he'll nominate me because he's a townsfolk and he'll die, or he'll nominate me and he won't die and I'm drunk. So then we would at least know who
That's
the
the
drunk
thing. We
person
might
is.
not
Hi,
have a drunk
Ladybug.
because we're not finding our third outsider that he said that there is. We
Yeah,
might not
so
have a
what?
drunk.
If it's you, Yenza, who I've jotted down as a particular role based on yesterday's discussion,
Uh-huh.
and Eugene, I've not spoken to Eugene yet, then I potentially have a third in that someone claimed to me either a top 4 or an outsider.
Well,
yeah, do you want to
so-
chat real quick?
Well, the thing that confuses me is GPS
yeah,
said
you
that
can, I-
Tom's
yeah.
not an outs. Oh, wait, he said that Tom's an outsider.
Tom is an outsider.
That's what he said, and then I
Who
was
said
just like,
that?
GPS said,
How's it going?
Yeah, not bad, not bad. So you're apparently an outsider too.
Yeah, I'm the recluse.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, that messes up well.
we've been trying to figure out who this third outsider is that GPS said.
Yeah,
Kev
so
doesn't want that
I let
information to get
GPS
out.
know yesterday that someone came to me as either a top 4 or an outsider,
Okay,
and that was who I nominated yesterday.
interesting. Okay.
So either they were an outsider, at which point we could, and not an important one, as in not the saint, so we could get rid of them, or they were a top 4 and already had their info. Is basically
I'm
how they
starting
came
to
out to
think-
me.
I'm starting to think they weren't an outsider.
Maybe. Realistically,
seems
though,
like more
I said to them, it was like literally, you coming to me on like this on day one. It's either you are what you say you are because you're happy to die, or you're the spy. At which point you know who I am anyway. So I've hard claimed to them who I am.
Okay.
But yeah, they were openly happy to die, which is why I nominated
I
them
don't think the
yesterday.
baddies have many.
Okay. Yeah. Interesting. Interesting. And
Yeah,
I'm
this
still
one
Yeah,
works really
that's
well.
okay.
in general, so it's kind
This is a hard game for the evil team. Click on these two.
like that. I don't know. I got so confused. There's so many things happening. All I know is apparently I'm gonna get nominated, and GPS is either gonna die or I'm drunk. So
Yeah. I think I was the second person that Tom talked to, and he claimed top 4 with me as well. So I don't know where this whole possibility of Tom being an outsider
Maybe he
came
just
from.
had. Maybe he's pushing that he's a top 4
It is
and
an
trying
intro
to get
script.
killed
There's always something
as
happening.
an outsider because he didn't like his role.
Sorry. Oh gracious. Hi Ladybug.
Well, someone in chat says they're confused. If it makes anybody else feel better about your
Well, I feel
situation. Nominations are now open.
GPS nominates Yuha.
GPS nominates Yuha. Tell us about it.
Did you die?
Yuha, you have some
What?
explaining to do.
I don't have some explaining to do.
You do.
No,
Okay.
I told you.
So, well, okay. I'm gonna come out with my information. I want someone to nominate me after this for because I want to die. But basically, I am the investigator, and we do not have a poisoner. If my information is correct. If my information is not correct, I am the drunk, and I should still die. So, Yuha, do you mind if I tell people what your role was?
I mean, that's fine, since I'll
Okay.
have to raise a defense anyway.
So Yuha told me that he was the virgin. So either he's evil and is bluffing, or I'm drunk. I'm the drunk. In which case...
Oh, sorry.
So, I personally would want... Well, yeah. So, I would like to die today. So, I would not vote for Yuha, but, yeah. There you go.
Wait, since you just nominated him, if you were a townsfolk, you would have just died, right?
Eugene,
That's what I was expecting.
Well,
yeah, because here's my information. I'm the investigator. Right.
Okay,
yeah.
so
Peter,
you're luckily not.
Yeah. Before we get into further discussion, Yuha, would you like to make a defense?
Well, yeah. I mean, like I said with Kevin, if he nominated or GPS, just for the sake of ease, I mentioned I was the virgin, and he's immediately wanted to nominate me, and I was like, well, it can get you killed, but that is obviously your choice. I said at very least, if it didn't kill you, then we could at least verify that I'm the drunk. So I don't understand how if him not dying equals him being a drunk based off of his investigatorness. It doesn't necessarily make sense to me.
So if he's the drunk and saw incorrect pings, then he wouldn't have triggered you.
Right, because only townsfolk triggered
unless either you or GPS is poisoned is another possibility.
And we know for sure that Kevin.
As well.
We know for sure that GPS is a townsfolk because if he was a bad guy, he wouldn't. If he was one of the minions or the big bad or whatever, he wouldn't have died. It's only for townsfolk that die. But we have clear GPS for sure that he's not a bad guy.
No,
I mean, we're gonna kill him.
An outsider also wouldn't die.
Yeah, we've not cleared GPS as a potential.
Oh, I think she was referring to Kevin in the bottom.
No, I was referring to you. I was referring to the person who nominated the virgin and didn't die, which normally means something is up.
I guess I didn't consider the fact that you could have been drunk, and if you are drunk, that would mean you're an outsider, which if you're an outsider, also nominating me would also not get you killed. So I guess one of us could be drunk.
Yeah, and with my role, I've cleared GPS as well.
Okay.
You cleared him as good, or you cleared him
as good?
Okay, but you didn't clear him as his role.
No.
I am given all the information that I have. The two worlds that I have are that one of my pings is lying to me and is actually evil, and then the other world is that Peter gave me two reasonably important people as fake pings as the drunk. And honestly, that secondary world is the one that I'm leaning more towards at the moment.
Can I ask a favor? I know that we're in the middle of nomination. No, let's do the nominations, then I'll ask a favor of the group next.
Yeah.
Additionally, so if I am the drunk, then that means that one of our outsiders is lying.
Yeah.
I don't think you are the drunk.
Let's go ahead and push for a vote. We have 7 alive, which means 4 to put Yuha on the block.
Hi, Flamingos. Hello. Hi.
Okay.
Well, I see where I
One vote is narrowly not enough. Any other
Sorry,
nominations?
yeah, I've spoken to GPS. I haven't spoken to you yet. Tom, are you happy to come out with your role?
No, I'm top 4. I'm gonna save my info for later.
Okay, so you're definitely not an outsider. That's what I wanted to clear up.
Yeah, that's helpful. Also, I was mistaken in my first when I first said we do have naturally 2 outsiders. I was looking at the information on the middle when we still had the 10th seat.
Okay. Can I ask a favor? Oh, yeah, so we have 2 outsiders naturally. Can I ask a favor? Are the outsiders willing to raise? Can we go around and say townsfolk or outsider? Please.
Sure.
With its very important information to the role or to the game. I am an outsider. Ambrose?
I'm a townsfolk.
Okay.
Townsfolk.
Townsfolk.
Outsider.
Townsfolk.
Townsfolk.
Town.
So where's this third outsider I keep hearing so much about?
Tom
so
was
I was
a potential
mistaken.
top 4 or an outsider.
So we don't have a drunk.
So
yeah,
GPS,
either Yuha was poisoned or GPS is a bad guy.
Yeah,
Also,
just kind of where this leads.
Yenza nominates GPS. He wanted to die today.
Okay.
Well, that is true. He did want to die.
He did want to die.
We should honor wishes.
Yes.
Sorry, Yenza, did you nominate?
Yes, I did. Thank you for paying attention. It was a glorious moment. I stood on a stone.
Who did you nominate?
Kevin.
Me,
GPS.
Great, Yenza, go ahead and make your case.
Kevin wanted to die today, and I am anything but an obliger. I oblige to that. Anything also? No, I don't.
GPS.
Anyways,
your response.
So I am more than willing to die today, but I do want to still keep alive the world that I'm drunk and one of our outsiders is lying. Because just because we have 2 people claiming outsiders does not necessarily.
You mean one of our townsfolk is lying? Because we have 2 outsiders and everyone else is claiming townsfolk. So you're saying one of our townsfolk is saying townsfolk when they're an outsider. An outsider.
No, I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying that one of the evil people they can get outsider roles as part of their bluffs.
We have outsiders. We have 2 outsiders in our game that we're playing.
We have 2 people. Yes, we have 2 outsiders in the game. We have 2 people claiming outsiders, but one of those people may be lying.
I see what GPS is saying.
The actual second outsider could be a drunk. Is what he's saying.
Yeah, a drunk that doesn't know they're an outsider.
So I would be invisible. That would mean make me invisible.
I think either way, we've confirmed today we don't have a Baron as a minion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Are you willing to say who your pings were and what you actually saw?
I mean, I've come out as an investigator anyway.
I've heard that info, Tom. If GPS doesn't want to go public, I got to claim day 1 if you didn't lie to me.
I did not lie to you.
Okay.
I will actually share the information. So my pings were Majora and Link/Ambrose as the Scarlet Woman.
Yeah, I think you're drunk. I believe our other 2 outsiders. I am the butler.
You're the butler?
Oh, that was a key bit of info.
I see.
Iron lying again.
Okay.
So that would make 2
things are making sense now.
That would make both of our outsiders, who are currently alive anyway, liars. Assuming that Tom is telling the truth.
No,
he makes them telling the truth. I believe both the outsiders. I believe you are the drunk. I believe I am the butler. Who we are pings on? Sorry.
That actually would
Wait.
make sense with my limited
So
knowledge.
we would have a Baron then.
Yeah, we've got a Baron, which means
Okay.
your Scarlet Woman was false, and means you. It does mean you could have been. No, yeah, it means you're drunk. It means you're drunk.
Yeah. All right. Cool. That makes sense to me.
Cheers.
Pushing
Cheers.
for
I mean, I'm still good
votes.
to die.
Cheers.
4 votes to put on the block. Right, we have 7 people alive. Am I counting right?
Yes.
Great, good.
Yeah.
4 votes to put on the block. One, 2, 3, 4, 5 is enough. And Sesame Street, if you saw that,
Oh,
I am
shit.
available for hire.
Are you again?
You didn't do between
So
the.
hold on.
You're right. I need to keep
I want to
practicing.
stop for a second. My eyes are in the skull, so you guys have to listen to me.
Okay.
So Tom could be correct in that we have a Baron and therefore 4 outsiders. However, the world is still alive in which there is still only 2 outsiders, and I don't know. I still think that world isn't necessarily dismissible.
I haven't ruled out that Tom isn't the spy.
Yeah.
Final call for nominations.
Hunter, I was supposed to kill you. I just want you to know you again said I was supposed to kill you. That was my message. I forgot to kill you first thing in the game. I am so sorry. I failed you again. He says hello.
Has anyone else gotten any kind of suspicion on anybody?
Closing in 5.
Nope.
Cool.
GPS has found his way to death.
Hi, Peter.
Everyone goes to sleep. Thank you very much.
Oh.
Now,
Great. That was key. I don't think there is a world where Tom could be the spy with the information the town has. I see all the roles, but I also have suspicion on Tom. Feels good. Okay, man. That's a good way to do it. But Kev is pushing hard. Kev is doing really well, I think. I feel like Evil Team is on a back foot. But also they don't really have any reason to suspect Kev or Yuha. Interesting. Why don't we go ahead and ask him to use his ability? He did learn that Link is getting pings on people. So I imagine that he is going to attack Link. Like, Link announced that in town. That was bold. So if Kev has... This is what I would do. That being said, my strategies are not tested. Majora! Sweet. Cool. Yes. That's beautiful stuff. Did I do that out of order? No, I did not. Yes. No, use your ability. Right? If you die at night, you are welcome to choose a player. You learn their character. This is really good for the good team. Wouldn't it be awful if I was not muted? Now he has to be very careful about who he picks. It's true. I don't know if he has any info to guess on. I wonder if that was Majora's initial bluffs that got him attacked. Let's go ahead and request a chat. Hello, hi. Would you like to choose a player for me?
Yes, I tried to set it in the thing, but I wasn't sure if it worked.
Oh, yeah. I didn't see it. That's okay. We'll do it this way.
You were all good. I would like to pick Yuha.
You pick Yuha, and you see the Baron.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Thank you.
Getting two
I can hear you
outsiders.
talking about.
Excellent. Good. And then we can wake Link. Use your ability. Yes. Not a good day for evil at all. Kev and Majora? You learning? Yes. What a day for good team. Wow. All right. So Kev chooses Majora. Great. Majora chooses Yuha. Learns Baron. Link chooses. Who did you choose? Kevin Majora. Learns yes. And Majora just died. Yeah, that's really fortunate for the good team. And he already has he already kind of knows that he's found his red herring. Ooh. Yeah, I think this is a good win. It's gonna be pretty hard. They already know who the recluse is. I think it's Curtains. I think it's Curtains. So you have to touch yourself into a circle. You know, that's true. Never underestimate the town's ability to talk themselves into circles.
Hi to Carrot. Hello. Tom, did you have an explanation though?
What?
Yeah, I did it because I wanted to see what else everybody else was claiming.
Interesting. Okay.
And the fact that if there was an Undertaker, they would have come to me, or in theory, they should have come to me and said, you're not what you're claiming. Or I didn't see you as what you were claiming.
Oh, so it's to test if we had an Undertaker.
Yeah, it was to test to see if we had a spy.
Good morning to everyone, except for our dear friend, Majora. The Kevins are separated no longer, except by death. But you know.
Just letting you know, these people talked all night, and I did not get a single second of sleep.
If you need to go into, tell you what, if you need to request a chat with me, I can leave you alone in your chat room so you can just get some shut-eye. However, we will have town nominations in 8 minutes at 10 till
Wait, but Majora's died. I think we win. If Majora's dead, I think we won. I think we're good.
No, Majora was cleared for good. Majora was cleared for good. I
never believe it.
I want to nominate Link tomorrow because if Kevin wasn't actually drunk, so I see that potentially Kevin could have either been on the evil side or Yuha was poisoned, but I don't think if Kevin was actually the investigator, then we would go with his information.
Like, I feel like he's not going to not give them information roles. So if I claim an information role, I had a higher chance of being taken. So that's why I went with the Virgin. So I have a feeling I'm going to get nominated today as from probably Link to verify that, maybe. But it also sounds like he's getting information, which means they might not want to just kill him. So he's the only one that could out me at this point is if he nominates me.
I might try and still put some sus on
Tom being a spy.
Tom being the spy. I might Papa Tony.
Hello.
Rules question for you.
Yeah.
So the recluse can register as the demon.
True.
So if my Baron is dead and I killed myself in the night, would it pass to the recluse? Potentially. Doesn't have to guaranteed because it's only a May.
You know, I suppose that does fit in the rules, but they would be.
It's only a May. I know it's no guarantee.
Right.
But
but their alignment would have changed, is my understanding, right? There's
ooh.
nothing
Well,
to
it
change
says
the light.
it says a minion becomes an imp, which he's not technically a minion.
Right, so the recluse might register as a
Yeah,
minion,
yeah.
so it could
Okay, that's
Oh,
cool. that's cool.
register means them.
like interact with the rules in a way where he is the minion. So I could
Yeah,
make
okay,
him the big bad if I want to give the evil. I would tell him he's the big bad, and I would tell him he is still good. If there is a recluse
Oh,
in play.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't remember how that
Yeah, I
figures
don't-
out at the end of the day, but yeah. Okay,
I
cool.
don't
No,
think I don't think we want to do that. I don't think Eugene can
no,
handle the
that's cool.
pressure.
That's cool. I'm just thinking of my outs because Tom's gonna get Sesame soon. Yeah, I've played with
Well,
him. for a while.
maybe don't push in on Tom too much because I think
Yeah.
Yenzo would do it for you.
Yeah. Okay, cool. No worries.
So I would just
All right.
I would just like continue just like
Cheers,
surfing
Dave.
along. If needed,
Yeah.
I can push in on him because I'm expendable.
Talk.
Okay.
That would be
Sorry.
so funny. I
Kevin,
kind of
can
want
we
to see
chat?
that.
GPS,
Sure.
Kevin.
All right. Kevin.
Where did everyone go? Oh, there is
You're
a
the
Kevin.
only person I haven't spoken to yet.
Who should we talk to?
Jeez, everybody's just going to these.
We can trust, or haven't been able to trust quite
Yen's
yet,
suspicious.
is
of
that
him.
I've been the librarian, the fortune teller, or the raven keeper. But the other information I've been giving is that I've been getting information.
Okay.
So every night.
He's been bluffing as the
And
raven.
so that's how I was able to clear GPS, and how I think I figured out who our demon is.
Okay. Can I ask you something? You cleared
Yep.
GPS, meaning he was in fact the
Where's
investigator.
The demons always bluff of. I think it's Kev. It's definitely
He
Kev.
said the same thing to me too.
Yeah, we need to convince people to vote on Kev, I think.
Gotcha. I'd be down for that. I'm gonna hop in and talk with Yenza and explain stuff to her and try to get her on board.
Yeah, cool. I'll try and get Eugene or GPS.
Sounds good. Oh, I already talked to GPS. Let's talk to you.
That's where the false information came through.
The thing is that we can't fully trust that.
Okay,
So
fair.
the thing is, I want to nominate you today because you've been pinged as the Scarlet Woman, and the information to defend you is kind of suspicious and all over the place.
I would go confirm with Tom, and that'll give you your best.
I've
answer.
already spoken to Tom, and his defense for why he said what he said was not satisfactory.
Okay.
His response was, "I did it because I wanted to see
I
whatever."
haven't really heard anything about them.
Yeah, Bren, I believe so. We'll confirm with Tom after the game, but I'm pretty sure that yes, yeah.
Is death everything you hoped it would be? GPS.
Yeah, I think so. Sorry, I'm just thinking. Doing a big
No.
old think.
It's okay. I saw Link as Ambrosie's name, and I had the tune from that in my head. Do 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 do.
Tom is rallying.
I spoke to Ambrose. Ambrose is down for that. I spoke to Majora, although if Majora votes, it will use a dead vote.
Yeah.
So we kind of want this to go through without using dead votes if we can.
Yeah, I'll vote.
Yeah, but I think Ambrose is down for voting. Majora is going to try and convince Yenza, although Yenza's talking to Ambrose, so maybe Ambrose is going to try and convince Yenza. But yeah, we'll see what happens. But I mean, we've got one more execution before we have to decide anyway. So I think Kev is the execution today.
Sounds good.
Who should we talk to? It's only a mic, so it's at my discretion.
Yeah, let's go and chat.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Man, everybody just disappears.
I mean,
can't barge in on any conversations.
I know. That's what I was telling Jens. I was like, I kind of wish. I see the point of the chat, like she was saying, but at the same time,
It's very heavily used.
yes.
Which,
Hilarious
I
shit
don't
in a
know.
recluse is both hilarious and unusual.
Oh, did you want
favorite?
one of us
That
to come to
sounds
the graveyard with
amazing.
you?
I want to see
No,
that
I was
now.
just trying to figure
Link,
something
we
out.
haven't
so-
chatted at all. Can we chat real quick?
Sure.
1 minute.
Chatty Cathy over there.
Yeah.
I'm out of drink.
Oh, this
Majora
is
the
big.
Raven Keeper.
Majora's not the Raven.
Majora is the Raven Keeper. He's just told me.
Yenza
so
doesn't
you are
trust
as the Baron.
Tom. Oh,
That's Majora gave me a 3 for 3, and that wasn't in them.
Of course, he's not going to be in them, is he? He wants to die.
No. Yeah. Dag nabbit, this game. I can't trust even anything. I hate it. You're a part of that. You're a part of that. I was like, we need information.
Well, this is the reason why I did it, right? This is the world, okay? I am the butler. You are the saint. Eugene's the recluse. GPS is our drunk investigator. Ambrose is.
Hi, Majora. I'm sorry.
I love
You're
these
good.
notes.
Okay.
Just saying. It's a good time.
It's a good time.
So, before we start, Majora, do you want to share things?
Yes, I would. So I claimed a false role to a few people. I was actually Ravenkeeper.
Oh.
I was woken at night, and I picked Yuha, and I was told that he was the Baron.
That seems silly.
Nominations are open.
So before anyone goes and nominates Yuha, just don't. All right. For the reason being is that this is final 5. We get one more execution before the last 3. Right. So if you have an information roll, now is the time to come out with it.
I nominate Kev.
Yenza nominates Kev. Tell us about it.
I have gotten information pointing to him, and I've talked to several people, and gracious, I was talking to a group of you, and originally I was like, I want to do Link, but nope, that's I started off with one conviction, and this game made me choose another, but I think that Kev is probably based on a lot of informations, which I can't even trust. It's Kev. I hate this.
Kev,
Kev.
It's all
your
good.
response.
Yeah, I'm a role that doesn't get info. Kill me now, and then I'm not in the final 3.
Oh, fudge.
Well, so Yenza, here's the thing, right? Because I've heard this. I'm assuming I know what information that you're talking about and from whom. So we kill Kev today, and then if the game doesn't end, we kill the person who you got the information from tomorrow.
Link. Yeah. Okay.
Yay, me.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Well, no, it's not the person I got the information from. It's because he's been pinged as a Scarlet Woman, which I still think is a correct ping. But because there's so much information instead pointing to Kev, I'm still trusting your ping. I am.
So,
This whole idea
Yenza,
with there's a butler, you're not
Yenza,
drunk, Kevin.
If it's
you're not
if
drunk.
it's a Scarlet Woman, then Tom can't be the butler.
Right. So Yenza, since Majora has confirmed Yuha to be the Baron, that means that we know that we have 4 outsiders in play.
Yeah.
It's Eugene, me.
Is
you,
that
and
real
Tom.
confirmation? I mean,
The Ravenkeeper is probably the hardest confirmation you can get in this game.
Yeah, if we've
both
got a
of us
Baron
can't
in
be
play,
drunk.
we've got 4 outsiders. So yeah.
No, Kevin. Kev, you said you're not an information role and you're willing to die. What
Yeah.
what role are you?
I'm the mayor.
Oh shoot! Dang it, babe.
So yeah, it's cool. Kill me today, and then at least I'm not in contention for the final 3.
Peter, how many votes do we need to put him on the block?
We have 5
3, I think.
alive, 3 to put on the block.
Okay. Can we get one person to use their dead vote as well as Yenza, Link, and Eugene?
Don't
I
worry
can use
about
my
dead
dead
vote.
vote.
I'll vote on me. Don't worry about dead vote.
This is
I will-
confusing,
if-
kids.
If you believe I'm evil, I will use my dead vote on this.
Yeah, Tom, why don't you go ahead and do that?
All right.
Yeah, Kev, as
Oh
much
my
as I believe
fudge.
that you're willing to put up your dead vote for it, then
I mean,
I don't
vote for
believe
it.
you.
Why not?
Wait, we need 3, you said?
we need to
Yeah, I'm voting.
Before it starts, if it goes to 4, I am dropping my hand as a 3rd. But
Okay.
just so it carries, but we've still got another option.
Well, then.
Yeah, we need 3.
But yeah, Tom, if you want to drop your hand, I'm happy
Yeah.
to vote on me if you want it as a 3.
Eugene, do you want to vote so that Tom doesn't have to use his ghost vote?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I'd rather if I'm not voting, I'd rather
That's
somebody
all.
else.
All right,
Rather
I'm
than
going to
Kev.
I've
start
been putting
the
my hand up.
countdown as much
Yeah.
as I
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the
that makes sense.
democracy.
That makes sense.
You
Link,
are-
you
can
should
you
probably
put your
put your
hand
hand up since this is your information.
Yuha.
What?
1,
What? Huh? I can't hear you.
Two,
Huh? Is my hand up? I can't
3,
tell.
4. 4 is enough.
Drop it,
Kev
Max.
is
That was going to go to
on
5.
The black.
Oh,
On the block.
I don't like the way that was suddenly getting to 5.
Any other nominations today?
So that was Yenza, Tom, Yuha, and Eugene voted on me, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I believe so, yes. So, Link, do you want to share your information now that you've been outed as an information room?
I didn't out him, but you did.
I mean, he outed himself already.
Yeah,
He talked
I
about
outed that I have
information
information
about
that I didn't.
When I was talking about pointing to him, I wasn't saying because he gave information. I was saying because he got named as a Scarlet Woman. That wasn't
Yeah,
what I was
but
talking
I've
about.
I've
Link
I've got,
said-
I've got you down as the fortune teller after today, so which is a fucking good demon.
So, Link, do you want to share your information?
That being said, Capitoni, I would like to nominate
What?
Eugene, please.
Kev nominates Eugene. Tell us about it.
Why?
So, if the GPS ping is Scarlet Woman, we think that's incorrect. I doubt he's going to have pinged the demon, although that is a great demon bluff. Eugene has come out to me as an outsider. I do trust the outsider, but that outsider would also give it an evil ping, so another potential demon bluff. And that's as far as my world has got at the moment, and this is all based on Tom not lying to me and that he is actually the butler.
Eugene,
Okay.
your defense.
Wow, is all I can say. First time
I
you-
never trusted
yeah,
him. There's shifty eyes.
And then you do this. No, I'm horrible about keeping my role, as everyone knows. So everybody knows I'm the recluse. I really can't have any defense because there's nothing for me to defend. So here I am.
Hello.
Hello.
All
Hi.
right. We had 4 votes on Kev. So 4 to clear the block, 5 to put Eugene on the block.
Everyone just
Bren
ignored
in the
you.
chat says hello.
Hello, Bren.
Hello,
Bren, you're
Bren.
joining us for game 2, right?
Yeah, why are you being so mean?
I'm so confused.
Do you guys want to talk about this trial? I rest this trial. You guys
No.
can shout.
I never trusted Eugene. That's
No, I think.
Oh my gosh! Whatever.
It feels like a Hail Mary sort of play from Kev.
Hail Mary, full
If
grace.
Full of
only.
grace.
If it was Hail Mary, I think I'd be going for Link.
Yeah.
I
There's
think
something I don't know. GPS's thing on Link doesn't quite make sense to me. So
Uh-huh. If
that's why I'm
you-
thinking potentially Eugene and Tom.
That's just mean.
If the
It is
game
what it
isn't-
is. But yeah, end of the day, if I die today, it's all good. You're down to 3 players for tomorrow.
Mhm.
All right. Counting down. 4 to tie, 5 to put someone new on the block.
Eugene, it would be wild if you raised your hand.
1.
Why would I do that?
In all honesty, part of the reason I,
Can you imagine for the lulz, for the bits?
2.
part of the reason I haven't
is
nominated
not
Link today
enough.
is because he didn't vote on me, whereas the other people did.
You were literally saying, "Go ahead and kill me."
Yeah, until I saw which way the voting pattern went, and it went to 5.
No, it went to 4.
It went to 4 because I dropped my hand.
Yeah. Well,
Final
I don't
call
know
for
what you want from us,
nominations.
Kev.
Live, laugh, love.
I
That's
nominate Link.
Yuha nominates Link. Tell us about it.
It's the hat, really. He's already imposing as one character, so for all we know, he's faking as something else. That is my thing. So can't trust it. He's got a fake name, fake
It's-
identity. He's a killer.
Link, your response.
Well, I didn't want to out myself, but I think the smart play is that I'm the fortune teller.
Did you think my attack was that good that you had to out yourself over that?
No, Here's the thing.
I got nothing else to play.
I find myself dying either way, unfortunately, and so here's my information. I pinged GPS and Tom first night. I got a yes. Tom died, and so the next day, Yenza came out as a outsider. So I pinged GPS and Yenza, and I got a no. So possibility of Tom being the bad, but he died that night. Then I pinged. Who did I ping? So like I pinged GPS and Yenza, and I got a no. So that cleared GPS for me being a bad. The next night, I pinged Kev and Majora, and I got a yes. And then Majora died.
That means, yeah.
It sounds like
Again,
blood on your hands.
If the game doesn't end after Kev dies, we kill Link. I think that's
Yeah,
just
I agree.
the long short.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it does kind of make sense.
Because
I think.
so what I want to do, if I
to me in
survive
that
this,
world, that points to Tom still being evil and me being your red herring.
Yeah.
Or Majora being your red herring.
because I have a plan.
Well, here's the thing.
If I survive overnight, to ping one other person that's on the chopping block,
What
but
if
I'm not giving
Majora's
Okay.
the minion and just claimed he was a Raven Keeper?
The thing is, though, if Link pings me, I can come up as a false.
I'm not
Alright.
pinging you.
Okay.
Yeah, you would guaranteed come up as a false.
Yeah.
Either way, GPS and I
You
both
should-
had information that contradicted.
You
what
should
said.
ping, hey, Link, if you
Nah.
survive, can you ping me and Yuha? I've been
Uh,
cleared as good. Can we see
actually-
what
All
happens
right.
with Yuha?
We're getting
That's
far
not a bad
from.
thought.
We're getting far from the trial itself, so I'm going to
No,
push
we're
for a
talking
vote.
about pings. Pings.
Ping!
I love
Pings.
ping.
Eugene,
4
get
votes
that
to
hand
tie,
up there,
5
buddy.
votes to put
Come on, Eugene.
Um,
I believe in you.
Link on the
No.
block.
So I was
But-
very close to being swayed by Kev's argument that Tom was evil and pass it off to an evil player, and then I remembered that Tom was executed, and we have
Yeah, Tom
confirmation
was
from the
executed.
Raven Keeper. We
I've-
have
I've got-
confirmation from the Raven Keeper that the minion is not a Scarlet Woman, but is a Baron.
Yeah.
So it would be
I've got Tom
impossible
down
for a
as
Star Path to happen.
potentially a spy, not as the demon.
One is
This
not
is
enough.
fascinating.
Final call for nominations.
Closing
in 5.
Let's see what happens.
Kev is executed and dies. Everyone go to sleep.
night.
Good night.
Heck.
Night.
And
I'm
good
gonna
morning.
Oh,
And
hello.
congratulations, my dear congratulations to the good team. You win! You win!
Yes.
It's a good
We won!
Oh, goodness.
Holy-
I
Kev,
wasn't
how many
expecting
games in
that.
a row is that now you've been evil?
I story told last game, so that doesn't count.
That doesn't
At the,
count,
end,
that's a fair.
at the end of the day, Majora's is still a thorn in my side.
Literally,
How dare
out
you?
of the last 7 games I've actually played, I have been the Vortox, the Amnesiac, the Godfather, the Poe, the Goblin, the Nodashi, and now the Imp.
Goodness.
Well, this is the first
Yeah, you're really good at
time I
this.
lost.
Sorry?
I want to be like you one day when playing this game.
It's all good. I don't mind losing at all. It's a game, but yeah, you got to try. You just got to try and like point it somewhere else.
Kev,
Yeah.
I can learn that from you.
It's all good. As long, at the end of the day, as long as everyone has fun, that's all that really matters about games, right?
Well, winning's
Right.
fun.
Winning is fun, but it's not everything. It's not
I'm
everything.
joking.
For all the good players, isn't it disappointing when good wins? Like it's just
No.
you don't feel the same tension. Oh, Yenza is gone.
No.
See,
I
we
saw
lost
the puzzle.
Yenza. She didn't.
I was so nervous at the end there because I'm like, there's no way this
Sorry.
ping is wrong.
I-
There's no way.
I was just amazed that after my horrible argument, you're just like, I guess I'm gonna come clean. I was
I was gonna
wow.
die. I was gonna die overnight.
Had him on the ropes.
All right, excellent. I'm gonna go ahead and reveal. You all were correct that that Tom was in fact the spy. No, he was the butler.
Sorry, Tom.
All right, so on the first night, Kev was, as you might have deduced, he was the imp, and he learned that soldier, chef, and mayor were out of play. Kevin was your investigator. No, actually, he was your drunk, and he learned that either Majora or Link is the Scarlet Woman. Kevin was your empath, who learned a 0. Link, your fortune teller, chose Tom and GPS and learned yes because Tom was your red herring. Also, Tom, your butler, chose Yenza. Day 1, Kev bluffed as the mayor. That was fun. And the town executed Tom. Night 2, Kev chose Kevin. He's gone now. Goodbye. Link chose GPS and Yenza. Yenza was your saint, and learned to know. Day 2, Yuha bluffed as the virgin. That was fun. Yuha was actually your baron.
I should have grabbed a hat.
That might have been a bit of a tell, but you know.
Bluffing as the virgin was really smart, honestly.
It was, and it worked out well. Sort of. I mean, it also was more evidence that Kevin was the drunk. So what can you do? Kevin was executed that day. That was fun. Night 3, Kev chose Majora, who was the Raven Keeper. That was a big play. And Majora chose Yuha, learned that he was the Baron. That's half the team. The other half of the team, Link that night chose Kev and Majora and learned a yes. And when he woke up, Majora was already dead. So that was that. And that leaves, of course, the Recluse that you guys figured out pretty quick. And Kev the imp. And that was everybody.
The Recluse is the hardest to figure out.
My choice of going Majora or Link, it was between those two the night I went for Majora, and I went the wrong way.
One would have been considerably
but I did
better.
not speak to my minion until the